Okay, the adjustment. What is adjustment? Actually, whenever we prepare income statement balance sheet, we need to adjust the account. What is that adjustment? The adjustment is actually suppose we have month started from 1st January. Month started from 1st January, and it is ending at 31st December each year. So from here to here, from 1st January to 31st December, whatever expenses incurred, we have to record it. And at the end, what we do, we adjust it. And why we adjust it? Because we have to make expenses, we have to calculate expenses from this period, from 1st January to 31st December only. But actually what happened, sometimes we paid less than this amount. This is, in this case, we have payment from 1st January to September. January to September we have paid. And sometimes what happened, instead of paying December, sometimes we paid beyond the December period. So what we do, we need to adjust it. How we adjust it? Actually, if it is from January, if we have paid from January to September, then whatever expenses is here, we have to pay it, and we have to write into liability, and we have to mention it how much we have paid. For example, let me show you here. Suppose rent is 12,000, 1,000 per month. 1,000 per month. That actually means that 12 months would be total month for the year would be 12,000. Would be 12,000. So this is the amount you have to pay during the year. But actually what happened, you paid up to September. That actually means you have paid up to, that means January to December. How many months? 9 months. So that means you have paid 1,000 into 9. You have paid 9,000 rupees. Okay, that is, let me show you from here. 1,000 into 9. So you have paid 9,000. Okay. So, but total expenses from January to December is 12,000. So that means actually means you have still owe how much? You still owe 3,000 rupees. And how is it 3,000 rupees? Because you have paid for 9 months, still you have to pay for 3 months. Let me check you. Suppose you have paid up to September, so October, November, December. So 3 months left. That means you have to pay 1,000 into 3. So that is actually 3 months you have to pay. So this 3,000 rupees actually means, I can show you another. Okay, is it clear? So that is 3,000 you have to pay. And what amount you have to pay? That is called accrued and accrue, or outstanding, due, unpaid, arrears, payable. You can call it anything. Okay. So these are the same thing. You have to pay. That is why it's a liability. You can call it accrued, sometimes called accrual, accrue, outstanding, that is due, unpaid, arrears, payable, or owing. This is This is actually why it is liability, because you have to pay it, because you have paid from January to December, but still you have to pay from October to December. October number 3 months. So 100,000 multiplied by 3, so you have here 3,000. Clear? So this is liability because you have to pay it. So in the income statement, remember it, in the income statement, you will write complete amount of 12,000. Right? Whether you have paid less than that or more than that. Expenses is there. This is called accrual based accounting. If you have paid from January to December, you will write 12,000. If you have paid for January to September, even then you will write 12,000. If you have paid more than that, again you have to write 12,000 in the income statement. And if you have paid in more than that, that would be your prepaid. I'm going to explain you later on. But right now, the situation is 12,000 total expenses, and you have paid up to 9 months. So that is 1,000 into 9, 9,000 payment is there. So this is you have paid. The payment is different from expenses. That is accrual accounting. And in this case, you have paid from January to September. That is 9 months. 9 months, 1,000 multiplied by 9. That is 9,000. You still owe from 3 months rent. You still owe. That is October, November, December. So 1,000 multiplied by 3. Multiplied by 3. That is 3,000. That is your outstanding, accrued, due, unpaid, arrears, payable, whatever you can call it. And in examination, you can find different wording, but it has the same meaning. Okay, so this has the same meaning. Okay, and now another scenario. What is that? Another scenario is you have paid 15,000. How much you have paid? You have paid 15,000. You have paid 15,000. Actually, that means you have paid 15,000. At the 15,000, actually, I told you what is your expense for the whole year. That is 12,000. But you have paid 15,000. What does it mean? That means you have paid 3 months extra. Okay, so up to, it is supposed to be up to here only you have to pay, but you have paid more than that. So that means you have paid more. That is your prepaid. So what you have to do, that is how much you have paid? 3,000. You have paid 3,000. So that's 3,000. How it is 3,000? It is 3,000 is something here. 1,000 multiplied by 3. To make it simple, I have taken the same 3,000 for 3 months. You have paid in advance, and 3 months you have paid. If 3 months you have to pay, that is liability. I told you to the accrued. And in this case, you have paid 15,000. That is, you have paid up to month of March, because 15 months, if you start from January, so 15 months ends in the month of March. So, but your expenses is up to 31st December only. So beyond December, that is January, February, March, 3 months, expenses is your prepaid or advance. Okay, prepaid advance. So that is actually, if you have prepaid or advance, that is, suppose this is liability and this is called asset. Okay, advance or prepaid is called asset. Is it clear? Advance or prepaid is called asset. So this is actually, and it's called adjustment. And if it is given in the income statement, like if you are asked to prepare income statement, and you need to in the trial balance is given 15,000 payment, in the trial balance, whatever given, that is your payment. So if it is 9,000 is given, and it is said that 12,000 is the total expense for the month. So what you have to do, you have to write, you have to add 9,000 plus 3,000. You have to write 12,000 direct. They can same thing. They can write in a different way. Like they can say that the payment in the trial balance 9,000 is given. In adjustment, they have said that 3,000 is outstanding or due unpaid. So again, you have to do, if it is owing outstanding, you have to add it. What you have to do? You have to add it. You have to add it. And if it is it is given 15,000, and in the adjustment it is given that prepaid is 3,000. If it is prepaid, what you have to do? You have to subtract it. That is, you have to minus it. Is it clear? Up to here, any problem?
No, sir, it's clear.
Okay, great. So you have to subtract it, and again I'm writing here. You have to add it. The same thing I can explain in a different way as well. How? If you prepare the T account, in the T account pay, I can also explain this way. This is T account. T account, suppose this is the rent. But when rent is given, that is understood is rent expense. Otherwise, if it is rent receivable or rent income, they will mention it. Okay, up to here, any problem? Same what is given there. Here I have explained you here, and I can explain it in the same way here. Okay, I have to prepare two accounts. Okay, I have to build number one. Suppose here, suppose beginning balance is not there. If it is given, it will be there. Suppose in this during the year you have paid 9,000. So how will you record it? You will record it because debit side. Why will you write debit side? Because cash or bank would be on the credit side. So cash / bank. How much it is? 9,000 you have paid. So 9,000 because it is you have accrued, that is liability. And remember, liability we always need to record on the credit side. So, but in the CD balance, always on the opposite side. I am repeating, liability we need to record on the credit side, but CD always record on the opposite. CD always record on the opposite side. So it has to be credit, but because of the CD balance, you have to record on the debit side. Okay. So this is how much it is. It is 3,000. So this is the 3,000. This 3,000 you have to record it here. Okay. Then what you have to do? Again, I have to show you. And this is the 9,000 you have recorded here. Okay. Then what you have to do? You have to just total it, and then suppose this is a total, and this is again you have to total it. Double line, double line. Double line here. or again, and you have to do and again double line. Always you have to do a double line. You know, I have when I explain you other account, I have told you. This is how much? 12,000. Here also 12,000. Okay, and because here nothing is, you have to write here again. You have to write 12,000 here. 12,000. You write 12,000. It is, and what is this? This is income statement. Actually, that means income statement. And remember, whatever income statement is here on this side, that means it is expense. Whenever you see income statement on the credit side, actually that means it is that income statement debit and rent is credited. Again, I can tell you the another account, another scenario. Again, this is rent, expense are here, and you have here same thing you have to do here. Okay. Okay, same thing you have again. You have in this case, in scenario, you have paid 15,000. So what you have to do? You have to write 15,000 here. You have to write 15,000 here. How much you have to write? You have to write 15,000 because in this case, you have 15,000. Okay, you have 15,000 because from here 15,000, and in this case it is prepaid. So prepaid, you know, asset we always record on the credit side, debit side, but as I told you, CD always on the opposite side. So what you have to do? You have to write on this side. You have to write prepaid CD, and how much it is? Again, is it 3,000? Okay. Then 3,000. Now again you have to balance it. You have to balance it. You have to total it. You have to total it. Double line here. Double line here. Okay. Then you have to write down here. Sorry. Total bigger side this month. So you will write 15,000. And here again 15,000. This is balance, simple balancing, but I have told you earlier. Then 15,000, but this is not 15,000. So what you have to do? You have to subtract 15,000 minus 3,000. You will get how much? You will get 12,000. Okay. So again, you have to write income statement here. Income statement. Okay. Again, this is last day of the month, last day of the year. That is 31st December. I can write down because payment we don't know, but we don't know when payment is made, because in the trial balance it is given. Payment is given. Everywhere you have to write 31st December. Here also you have to write 31st December. 31st December. Is it clear? 31st December. So here also you have to write 31st December. Everywhere you have to write 31st December. And I think that's all you have understood. If you have any issue, let me conclude it. If it is, I mean, this shows that this adjustment and this shows that expenses you have to record for the whole year. Whether you have paid less than that, 9,000 or 15,000, you have to record 12,000, right? If it is you have paid more than that, that is called prepaid. If you have less than the total amount of the year, that is owing or outstanding. And then in the table also, in the T account also, you can understand you have paid, in this case you have paid how much? 9,000, right? And here you have paid 15,000. But in both cases, what happened? You, in the expenses you have recorded here 12,000, is also 12,000. Okay. So there is no difference whether you have paid, whether paid or less. But the difference is only if you have paid less than 12,000, 9,000 is owing or outstanding. But if you have paid more than 12,000, that is 15,000, that this is called prepaid. Okay. I hope you have understood. If you have any question, you can ask.